Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How are you today? So we're going to talk to Stacy today. I don't think I've done a reading for you before, but I do so many I'm not sure. Anyway, I might just like to give a little speech. I see, hear, feel, sense, know. They talk to me, but they also show me pictures, and I call it spiritual charades. So I try to describe the picture the best way I can. They never waste their energy. There's always a reason for whatever they show or say. So if it doesn't make any sense now, some of it, you'll either remember it later, see it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later and go, oh, I know what she's talking about. So they tell us what we need to hear, not always what we want to hear. I let them run the show. It's their ball game. This is not an exact science. Sometimes you got to stretch it outside the box a little bit. If they communicate, we communicate the best way we can. They won't give me all the details. They'll give me just enough so you should know what they're talking about. So she's babbling, but I can't hear. I can't understand what she's saying yet. She's like, it's like, you got to slow your energy down. Oh my gosh, tell her I love her. Oh my gosh, tell her I'm fine. Oh my gosh. It's almost like she wants to talk like a valley girl, like, oh my gosh. Oh, I can't talk like them. Do you know what the valley girls are like? Oh my gosh. She's kind of like, oh my gosh. She's so excited. Her hands are animated. I don't know if she talked with her hands like I do, but her hands. She says that I wore this shirt for her. I went in there and I thought, this really is an appropriate shirt to wear today because I have a live reading and then these readings that I'm doing. And it says, underestimate me. That'll be fun. She's laughing hysterically. Hysterically. I I did feel a nudge when I went in there and picked up this shirt. And I thought, yeah, shouldn't I? And I felt like, yeah, I'm supposed to for some reason. She's a hoot. She said, she says that she had a knowing. She says, kind of like mine, that she just had a knowing about things. She knew she wasn't going to be here very long. She knew things about people without them having to say it. So she must have been like a strong empath or something because she just, well, not so much lately, but I used to be able to sit down beside somebody and I knew exactly what they were feeling and why they were feeling it. So if I told them that, like one girl, I just sat down there and I just started babbling, stuff started coming out of my mouth. And she says, you know me better than my best friends that I've had for years, the things you're saying. And she's saying she had the same type of thing. She knew that you loved her. She knows you still do. She says she's going to kick your ass. I'm asking her why. Because you're holding on to something that's connected to her. You're holding on to some type of guilt or some type of negative feeling. I don't mean negative like I don't like you, that type of thing, but something that's negative for you, but it's connected to her. And she wants you to let go of that. She says, you need to know I'm fine. You need to know I found the pearly gates. And she busts out laughing. She says, there are no real pearly gates. I landed where I was supposed to. Grandma's here. I'm assuming she's talking about her grandma. She wants you to know that sometimes she sits by you and she's showing like on a couch. And she puts her hand on your leg, like on your upper thigh, like sitting next to you, and just rests her hand on your upper thigh. As you're sitting there, you're diddling with something, so I don't know if this is important. Like maybe doing, I can't tell what it is, like maybe some kind of, I feel like it's some kind of a craft, like needlepoint, or it doesn't have to be that, but something that type of thing where you would be doing little things with your hands. But I feel like it's a crafty thing. And you should feel, now she's showing on, oh, she's making my right, when they get close to me, I start itching, but so my right leg is starting to itch because she's on my right side. So she's showing sitting on your right side. Doesn't have to be. That's the way she's showing it. She puts her left hand on your upper right thigh. So see, they make me itch like I have bugs or something. It's their energy. One of these days we'll fix that. And anyway, she puts her hand on your upper thigh, so you should feel like one spot on your upper thigh that would feel really warm, tingly, might feel like a bug crawling there that you can't brush off. Sometimes when they're really trying to get my attention, it'll feel like they're taking pins and sticking me. It's like, Rhonda, pay attention. We're trying to get your attention. So if it is some, I should label myself the scratching medium. So if it is something that hurts, you can always tell them, because they may not know. They may just be trying too hard. You can just say, hey, that hurt a little bit, back off just a smidgen. She's also taking her fingers and she's walking up your right arm like this. So you should feel that. And I do not know how you will receive the energy because everybody receives it different. So it could be something dark. So it could literally feel like fingers walking up. It could feel like a bug crawling up. It could feel like just tickle, 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 stick, 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 stick. I don't know how you'll receive it. She's trying to let you know that she's there. Okay, now she's in it's a closet, but it's a small closet. And she's showing me one with a door, so it's like a hall closet, like where you might put towels or something. I have my medicines and things like that in there. Something either recently just fell and crashed and boomed in there, or something's going to. Usually I ask them, don't do that loud stuff because people think their houses are haunted or they don't realize what it is. But it's like she's trying with great force for something to fall and go in the closet. May not be a hall closet. She might just be showing me a closet. She's talking about shaving a head. Shaving a head. Now I noticed in the picture she looked a little shaved on the side. I don't know if she's talking about, I don't know if you had thought about shaving, getting a different haircut and shaving part of your head, or maybe your head is, or maybe you just got it done again, or she's trying to acknowledge that she knows that. She says it's a whole shit ton better than what you told me it would be. She says it's something that cannot be described on earthly terms. in earthly terms. She corrected me. Excuse me. She does want to see you happy. Drink that cup of hot tea. Coffee if you want. Drink that cup of hot tea. So I don't. She's encouraging you to drink hot tea. Maybe you're sitting there with a cup right now. Get out. Be free. Dance like nobody's watching. Don't worry about other people's judgments. Be who you want to be. Don't hide it. Flaunt it. Flaunt it like there's no tomorrow. Remember our secrets. I can hear you. I'm glad she slowed down so I can catch her. I promise you 1,000%. They can hear you, they can see you. And you don't have to talk out loud. Telepathy. Absolutely use it, she says. You either have seen her, and I believe it's in your home, or you're going to see her. And it's not going to be like, okay, and I don't know why it works this way, but a lot of times you'll see them like in your peripheral vision. So out of the corner of my eye, once in a while I see somebody peeking around the corner or walking down my hall, walking through my living room and down the hall. It's been kind of quiet lately. But it's like a bug crawling on my head. That was definitely on purpose. That wasn't the normal energy thing. I'll get back to the seeing her. That was like somebody taking their finger and going like this, wiggling it on my head. And on this spiky hair, it doesn't take much flight to land on it, and I can feel it. So you should feel that on the top of your head. It just felt like a little bug wiggling around in there, but actually it was her finger. So whatever is done to me while I'm doing a reading will happen to you. So she's working on it. Anyway, a lot of times you'll see them in your peripheral vision. You'll see something walk by and you turn your head and nothing's there. And it even happens to me, and I can see them dead on, but you're going to actually see her kind of materialize right in front of you. So she wants you to be prepared for it. Even if she doesn't materialize, and I've only seen one totally materialize, look like a real person. Scared the hell out of me. I've seen another one 2 or 3 times. It was kind of half-assed. I think she'll be kind of half-assed, even though she's going to try really hard to make it better. So if you can't distinguish who it is, know that it's her. She wants you to know so you're not freaked out. She says you'll get it. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what she's trying to get something across. Something about a male. Something about a male in your life. She's kind of sort of showing a male, but she's not saying anything about him. So I'm not sure. She's not bringing it through where I can understand why. It's okay. She's not making it sound like it's a really wonderful thing, but she's not making it sound like it's something bad thing. So whoever this, I can't tell how old he is because he's defunct. So I'm not sure what she's getting at. Hopefully this is one of those things where you don't get the details, but you get it. That it's it's a support thing. Somebody that will help support you. She's asking you not to be insecure. She's asking you to get out. She's asking you, she's saying, please, don't be a hermit. I want you to go out in the big wide world. It will be okay. Oh, she's shown me your path, and you are on your path. You are dead on. And I don't see any curves. I don't see, well, it's always shown to me kind of like an uphill thing, I guess, because we're working towards it. It's not like a mountain. You're on your path. So whatever you're doing, don't stay in one spot. Keep moving forward. I love you. But you could be happier if you were more free. Free yourself. Let me help you. And they asked me to explain this a lot. You have free will choice. My guides sit up there and they go, Rhonda, we told you not to do that. And there you go, but it's your free will choice. You can do it. You can turn it down or whatever. They can bring you the most awesome shit in the world and you can turn it down because that's your free will choice. So she asked her, what was she good at here as far as you guys in your relationship, or the way she helped people, or what was she good at here? Ask her to help you with that in your life. Ask her, and then you have to be also open to receive whatever gets put in front of you, usually in the next few days. I always hear divine timing. That means be patient. It'll happen when it's supposed to. I hate that. I'm not a patient person. So ask her for help. Whatever it is she was good at here, and then allow it. Allow that phone call from somebody, or the new job offer, or somebody asks you to go someplace different. She says the river is good. So I don't know if there's a river close to you. I haven't done it for a while, but my favorite freeing place is to walk by the river. Put woo-boo music in my ears and not talk to anybody, but just get in that zone, get in that space. Yeah, she's tapping on my shoulder going, you need to start doing that again, Rhonda. Yeah, I know. They chew me out all the time. I have one that come in and tell me to clean my desk up all the time, and it's a mess. She's showing a female, a friend of yours, and she's showing that you need to tell her to move back. Tell her to step back. She says you don't have to tell her to go to hell, but she's got some kind of a negative influence or negative energy that if she gets too close, it's going to kind of rub off on you, kind of, sort of. And she's actually showing that you need to go shoo. It doesn't mean you have to never speak to them again. She's saying not to let it get in here, whoever this girl is. And you'll know, because if that person gets close to you, trust your psychic antenna, trust your gut. If your gut twists, or if you start going, whenever there are negative influences around, and it's nothing to do with you. It's just don't let that. She's not giving me the right words now. Don't let it. She says, don't let it influence you. Don't absorb it. Oh, she says you need to learn how to put a bubble around you. Go on YouTube. Look up grounding and shielding. Free. Tons of free videos to learn how to put a bubble around you, so that type of person doesn't mean you don't talk to them. Just means you're protected from that energy. And she's not saying this is a bad person. Just whoever this female is, she's negative. She says, and you can still help her. Help yourself, and you can help her. Okay, so now she's got a flower, and it's like a daisy, but it doesn't have to be a daisy, but it's like a white daisy with a black center. And she's going, she loves me not. She loves me not. And she's plucking the petals, and the petals are falling to the ground. So watch for flower petals, just individual petals. And you could be walking through Walmart, and there might be a fake one laying in the, on the floor as you walk down the aisle. Anywhere. You might get out of your vehicle, there might be a flower petal or two laying there. Okay, I don't know where you live. And I don't ever look at anybody's Facebook page ahead of time, because I don't need all that messing up what little logical mind I have. She's showing me where I go, which is Mueller's, down by the river. Getting out of my vehicle, standing there. So I don't know if it's a bar or restaurant. I don't know what the significance of this is, but it's like getting out of the vehicle and finding something there. So maybe that type of place. You felt her presence behind you. Like I can feel her on the back of my neck, breathing on my neck. It's like I can feel her energy behind me. So I think you're sensitive enough that, like I said, I don't know exactly how you're going to feel it, but I can just feel the pressure of her energy. And as she's doing that, she's telling you, remember. You know I'm there. You know I'm with you. She's going to hold your hand. She's holding out her left hand, so be your right hand. Doesn't have to be the right hand. And you can actually, when I go walking, I'll actually ask my Bob for my hand. And you'll feel the pressure, the warmth, it'll feel like something's sitting in your hand. Sometimes it actually feels like somebody holding your hand. Where you'll feel it, all around your hand. Now she's tickling my right shoulder. She's tickling it right there. So she's doing plenty of things. So now you're going to know these things are her. She's pointing at my shirt again. She's a hoot. She's getting really excited. She's going, I want to help guide you. I want to help guide you. I want to help guide you. So lean on her. And if she can't do it, she'll go find somebody else up there that can. But you got to trust her. She's singing. Yeah, I don't think it's any particular song. She's just singing, "Let me be your light, let me be your light." She's kind of dancing and singing it. She's fun. Don't forget waffles. I love you. And she's trying to whisper that in my ear. Then my ear starts tickling right here. I don't I don't hear it in my ear, so I don't know if she's actually trying to say it in your ear, but she was at my ear. Usually I'll so I don't know if she's saying that you're going to hear it in your, and if you do hear it, it's either in one ear or you hear it telepathically up here. I say we have telepathic ears. Don't forget the good times. Shoo the bad ones away. Just let those go. Don't forget the good times. Just remember I love you. It'll be all right. She's jumping. She's kind of skipping, but kind of a hop with one foot up. I don't know what she's doing. Kind of like a hopscotch type move. I don't know if you'll hear that one-footed hop in your house or something. Dynamite. Talking about dynamite. I think she means more like dynamite, like an emotion, more than actual dynamite you blow up. My dad used to sell dynamite. Don't be too technical. I think she's talking to you. Might be talking to me. She's pretty cool. Now she's kind of sing-song and everything will be all right. You don't want me to sing. That would totally burn up the video with horrible stuff. Okay, she's getting ready to leave. She's still bouncing. Now she's bouncing around in a circle. She's all but smiling. The biggest smile the whole time. She says, "I feel free. I feel free. I don't have all the intimidations anymore. The judgment." She says, "I don't have to feel like I don't give a fuck about you and your judgment anymore." Be happy. Be happy for me. I love you. And with that, she kind of like, usually they walk off. She took off like a streak. You're going to see orbs. You're going to see an orb of her. I feel like it's going to be in your house. So know when you do see that. And usually we don't see them with the naked eye. Usually it's in a picture. So you might just sit there in the evening and take some pictures and see if you can catch it, or a video. Okay, my dear, she's gone. Much love to you. Thank you very much. I thought I heard her hollering from a distance. Now she's just standing way out there waving like this. All right, much love to you, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Thank you for allowing me to be her voice. She's a good girl.